Here are 5 of my best nutrition tips for fat loss. So tip number 1, protein. Protein is vital for losing body fat because protein is the building blocks of muscle. And when we're talking about losing fat, we're talking about altering our body composition and looking better naked and looking more toned, tight, leaner. Muscle is key with that. So having more protein in your diet is going to be essential for maintaining that muscle tissue, but also when you consume protein, your body has to heat up a little bit to burn off those extra calories and to burn off that protein. So you actually increase your metabolic rate when you consume protein. I recommend about 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you weigh, again, this is just a general rule, but if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to have about 150 grams of protein every day. Higher protein diets have been shown time and time and again to help you lose more fat and be able to keep that fat off. All right. Number 2 is going to be increase your water intake. Water is a very, very important nutrient for our bodies. I think we can go like 2 weeks without food, but only like a couple days without water. So you need to be properly hydrated. Remember, if your body is not hydrated, it's not going to care about fat loss. It's going to care about keeping you hydrated. So depending on the person listening to this, I would recommend anywhere between half a gallon to 1 gallon of water per day. And also, quick fun tip, sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. That signal is very, very similar. So sometimes if you get hunger pangs, it's really just because you need more fluid. And if you're actually thirsty, you're actually dehydrated. So you shouldn't be thirsty throughout the day. A 1% decrease in hydration will lead to a 10% reduction in strength, meaning that you're not going to be as strong in the gym. If you're not as strong in the gym, you're not going to be in a good place to maintain lean muscle tissue and lose as much body fat as possible. Number 3, you're going to eat voluminous foods. The problem is most people go on diets and they eat foods that are very calorie dense. For example, peanut butter is a tablespoon, is like 130 calories. 1 tablespoon, that's nothing. Versus a big bowl of broccoli for the same amount of calories, which one's gonna keep you fuller? Well, obviously the broccoli, because it's gonna take up a lot more room in your stomach. My top 4 voluminous foods, obviously vegetables, green leafy vegetables are obviously very, very filling and very low in calories. You have watermelon, very low in calories, super filling. Greek yogurt, another one of my favorites, non-fat Greek yogurt. Great voluminous food, takes up a lot of room in your stomach, keep you fuller longer. And blueberries. Those are the top 4 voluminous foods that you should be eating daily. Again, it'll keep you fuller longer, which will prevent you from overeating calories later on. Number 4, I recommend at least 4 meals a day if you're looking to optimize your body composition. 4 meals a day is enough to stimulate muscle and to keep you full throughout the day. The old adage, which started back in like the 90s, was like you have to eat 6, 7, 8 small meals a day in order to lose body fat. Problem is those meals are so small, they're not filling at all. 3 meals is probably not optimal to maintain the amount of muscle tissue you have. So 4 is a good balance where you're gonna give your body enough feedings of protein throughout the day, but so much so that the meals are a little bit bigger, keeping you fuller longer. So 4 meals a day. And number 5, you need to keep track of portion size. And this goes both ways, meaning that if you think you're having 6 ounces of chicken, it could be 3 ounces or it could be 8 ounces. The discretion there is big. So start using a food scale. Using a food scale will get you very, very accurate with the portions that you're consuming and will help you to actually lose body fat. So many people will come to me and will say, I don't understand why I'm not losing weight and body fat. I'm having 2 pieces of chicken every day for lunch. And if you look and measure those 2 pieces of chicken, like I said, it could be 3 ounces because they could be really thin, or they could be really thick and it could be 9 ounces of chicken. So the discrepancy in calories is very, very high there. So I would highly recommend getting a food scale. So those are the top 5 nutrition tips to help you lose weight. If you want help with setting up your diet and fat loss regime, you can click that link below and pick up my blueprint book directly on Amazon, and it'll walk you through step by step exactly what you need to do. It's Anthony, and I'll catch you on the next one.